Hi Tarot Rebels, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. I am Michaela from Tarot Rebel, and I'm happy to see you joining us again, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm gonna channel the love messages from the universe, what's coming your way, what's preventing you from manifesting and achieving your dream relationship, and what do you need to do and what do you need to hear in order to make things better for you and your partner. We have three groups today. First of all, we have this first group, this pink crystal quartz. Second group, we have this dried rose. And the third group, we have a coin, just a simple regular coin. And please take your time and choose whatever group calls to you the most. And if you need to pause the video, please do so and follow your intuition and let it guide you to the message you need to hear the most. Of course, if you're inclined to choose two or more groups, you're free to do so. And once you decided which group you are drawn to, please go to the timestamps. They are detailed in the description box down below, as well as the comment section. Take what resonates with you, and please remember that this is always about your own power and how you decide you want things to go. Hi group 1, if you chose this beautiful pink quartz, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see what love messages you have from your spirit guides, angels, and the universe, or any other deity you might consider your guide. Messages, please remember that they are for some of you, not all of you. And if they don't resonate with you, maybe choose a different pile, or come to listen to this message at a different time. Also, this message is timeless, so please remember that. It doesn't matter when you listen to this message, it just means you need to hear this. Okay, let's see group 1. What's currently in your focus in terms of love? Okay, you have Four of Hearts, depression. What do you need to let go of? Two of Hearts. And what supports your wish for love is the Ace of Stars. What other opportunities you might have in terms of love? You have a lot of cards popping up for you. Let's see. Are these straight? Okay, and what else? What challenges you might face? Let's see, group 1. Okay, you are very talkative today. Get the Queen of Trees. Okay. I'm gonna pull all the cards and then read them one by one. The High Priestess. The Six of Stars. I mean, so far it's going really well. Okay. See, loads of cards are jumping out for you, so I want to make you pay attention to this, because it kind of looks like your guides are really taking care of you. Okay. Okay, interesting. Are you seeing all the cards the way you are supposed to? Okay, group 1. in your focus, I think you're working on healing yourself right now, and I think you're healing a past love here. The Two of Hearts is a union you're struggling to let go at this moment, and you're currently manifesting and trying to find the spark, the passion again with this Ace of Stars, because this is what's driving you to find new love and to support that wish for love that you are having right now. In terms of what opportunities you might have, I think with this Empress card here, the Mother, some of you might either find someone who is a parent, a mother potentially, or a very strong mother figure to someone, or you might find someone who you perceive as being very motherly, very earthy, very abundant, and very, how should I put it, the perfect match in terms of femininity and grace and beauty. The challenges you might face is this Queen of Trees, which is basically the Empress on a lower level. I think this speaks to you personally, because you don't see yourself as the nurturer, so therefore you are really drawn to this kind of motherly figure. You yourself cannot give too much to others because you're right now in this stage where you're trying to let go of love while trying to find your creativity and passion, and it's like you're looking for inspiration from this person or people like this who inhabit those traits in order for you to heal yourself and heal your heart and make yourself the nurturer that you want to be. And if you want to overcome this challenge, you have the High Priestess. So this is a very, very feminine energy that's attached to this reading. So you might be experiencing a lot of feminine connections in your life, regardless of your gender or how you identify yourself. And you might be perceived as not necessarily soft-spoken, but you project that quiet power that kind of entices and intrigues people. And also they might try to undermine your power just because of that. So with these three powerful women here for you, like with your motherly aspect and the nurturer aspect and the intuition present with you, you might be able to heal yourself from this pain, to heal this love that you are trying to let go of at this moment. And it kind of looks like you will be successful because, and I kind of see it like a fake it till you make it kind of situation. Sorry if you hear that dog, my neighbor's dog is barking. And you might want to project outwardly that image of success, of triumph, of victory, because that's what will tell people, oh wow, this person is successful, is powerful, is strong. This is not something I want to mess with at this moment. And this confidence will attract people and like-minded people, and this is what will spark the conjunction of both the Empress, the Queen of Trees, and will inspire you in the end to be this Empress for yourself and others as well. In terms of how this person feels about you, this is the Knight of Stars. It's an adventurer. They feel like it's a conquest. It's something to be earned. However, they're not very young, but they are very playful in a way that's kind of way too flirty and F-boyish kind of. It doesn't matter how they are, though, because they are smitten with you and mesmerized by you. And I think with this card, they are trying to solve something within them. This metamorphosis card, this one here, tells me that they are struggling with something from their past, and they are struggling to end a situation, and possibly because of that they keep things casual. And you might notice that as well if you look at this person, that they actually are very playful, flirty, but nothing too deep, nothing too emotional. It's because they are trying to work on this release, this metamorphosis, this transformation in their life. And probably it's because when they see all this power that you project, this highly successful individual that you show to the world, it kind of feels to them like they're not maybe super worthy. Keep in mind that you project the Empress, the Queen of Trees, and the High Priestess, and they're at the Knight of Stars level of energy. So they put you on a pedestal and they want something, but they cannot be your queen, your king, your emperor, your high priest. They cannot be that. They are still at the Knight of Stars energy level at this moment. So because of that, because they aren't able to give you a proper match for your spiritual state where you are at the moment, they're still working on themselves with this metamorphosis card here. However, if you want to draw them in, you can be vulnerable with this person, because this Page of Hearts, this innocence, it's not letting go of your power, it's just allowing the light in. It's not having the blinds on all the time. It's opening your heart and receiving whatever this Knight of Stars is willing to give you, whatever this person wants to send to you in terms of emotions and feelings, right? Let's try and clarify some of these cards, because they are absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. I want to know about this Knight of Stars. Okay, you are very talkative. He's looking for a caring connection. Let's see about the release. Okay, so he's looking his I'm sorry if I say him because it's the night, so I don't mean to offend anyone. However, this person is looking for a caring connection but cannot to form this happy family here. However, they cannot do that. They cannot achieve that until they move on from this immature state of being a knight, a flirty person without offering any solid foundation to this need that they have. And let's see, tell me more about this Empress. It looks like they want to build a family with them, and this is a possibility because you have the Empress in this opportunity position here. Let's see, Angel of Balance. So they perceive you as being very balanced, and as I said before, otherworldly, in a way that you bring equilibrium back into their life, and they kind of feel like they can have this with you, the caring connection, the happy family, you being a parent with them. It's just they're working on themselves at the moment, and clearly you are working on yourself too. Let's see what else we have here. See, we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, sorry. Again, with the heart, the 4th chakra is a heart chakra. You are coming from a place where your heart is broken and you're trying to heal that heart. However, you're still struggling with being open here with the Page of Hearts, so you need to work on that. Let's see what else we can find. Tell me more about the Knight of Stars. See what else they want. They're looking for their inner strength. They cannot offer you anything because they don't have anything for them at this moment. And it might be a fire sign with strong Leo in their chart, so think of that if you have any doubts. Let's see. What are they trying to end here? Okay, this is interesting. Some of them, or the roles can be reversed. So you might be ending a marriage, they might be ending a marriage, or maybe that's a wild thought. Maybe you are married to each other, but you've lost yourselves, and now you're trying to heal and mend that marriage in a way that works for both of you. They are trying to achieve that happy family without the added pressure of the state being in there, and it's gonna be successful because this card showed up, and it's again the Six of Stars, Six of Wands, spelling success for you. Let's see. Tell me more about the Empress. She's looking for her King of Wands again. It's kind of like you getting into that stage of motherhood, looking for a person that's reliable and confident and strong and not at all playful like this Knight of Wands here, right? You want someone you can rely on. You don't want someone who plays, someone who goes on adventures. Maybe this is where your heartbreak and depression comes from, because this person, as much as they want to have this family with you and as much as you want to have this family with them, they're not in the right energy level right now. Let's see. Tell me more about the Four of Hearts. Yeah, it's generating an inner conflict, and the more I look at this, the more I realize that maybe this is someone you already have a relationship with. Not all of you, some of you, but I get strong vibes saying that this is a relationship you have with someone at this moment, and there's a disconnect between what they can offer you with this Knight of Stars and what you want when you want them to be a king for you. You're a queen in your own right, and they're not there for you. They're not emotional stable at this moment to be able to control their emotions, and while you're here with your heart open, and it might encourage them to follow a path of giving you what you need, I don't think they're there yet. They're still working on themselves. They're at an energy level of Page of Swords where they make very rash decisions without any consideration for how you might feel. Let's see, what about the Two of Hearts? See, you're a queen looking for her king. See, you're in this Queen of Wands, the Queen of Trees, the Empress, the High Priestess energy, and you're doing your best to draw this person in and have them in your life. And they're playing games right now. They're playing games, but they want to be better. They're struggling to get to this happy family and successful, caring connection with you. I think they just need more time. So follow your intuition, keep your heart open, and they will come to you when they're ready for you. One last piece of advice for group 1, please. Okay. Ambition. So, spend some time with this word. Think, what's your ambition? What's their ambition? And how you can make this work for both of you for the sake of your relationship. Because it's clear to me that both of you want the same thing, although you don't know how to achieve that. You don't know how to work together. And think of this card as your driving force. Enter that Emperor, Empress, Queen of Trees, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, intuition, energy, and help draw this person out and make them your king, because clearly that's what you want. That's what they want, and they don't know how to be different from this Knight of Stars here. That's all I have for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for joining. Take what resonates with you, and please remember that this is always about your own power and how you decide you want things to go. I hope to see you in another video. Thank you. Hi, Group 2. If you chose this beautiful Triad Rose, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining, and let's see what love messages you have from your guides, your angels, the universe. Please remember that this message is for some of you, and if it doesn't resonate, maybe check another group or a different reading. Also, please remember that this message is timeless, and if you want, you can check on this message at a different time and it will still be valid. Okay, Group 2, let's see what we have for you. Group 1 was very talkative and loads of cards jumped out. However, it feels like you need more time to discuss. Let's see, Group 2. Okay, that should be enough. I'm gonna pull all the cards and then I'm gonna do your reading. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, 2 cards. I'm gonna keep them both because they're relevant. And let's see about your person, Group 2. Okay, let's see. Can they all fit? Yeah, very well. Okay, Group 2. So, what's in your focus? You have the Divine Order, Equilibrium. That's the Justice card. I think right now you're very focused on order and justice and honesty and openness and a fairness in life. And some of you might even be overwhelmed with dealings that have to do with a contract in a way, maybe for a house or job or even a marriage for some of you. So take that in which way it resonates with you. In terms of what you need to let go, you need to let go of this card, the turnaround. So these 2 cards together, for me, sometimes they kind of tell a story of someone who's always the victim, I'm not the one to tell you how you should behave, and if things aren't going the right way, the correct way, the fair way for you, it's obviously you're gonna feel cheated and like a victim. However, it doesn't do you well to dwell on that, and you have to allow yourself time to gain new perspective and new knowledge of things, which in turn will allow you to expand in any way, shape, and form you want. And it doesn't, for me, what you need to let go of is stop using the time to either allow others to use you as a sacrificial lamb in their games, or use this time to gain new perspective of things. And don't allow yourself to cry over spilled milk, because it keeps you in a loop of negativity and doesn't allow you to move forward and to focus on whatever you want to focus at this moment. What supports your wish for love? You have the Nine of Hearts. You're looking for stability, and with the divine order here, it kind of makes sense. You want balance in your life. You want things to make sense, and you want fulfillment, emotional fulfillment from your life, and you get that in many shapes and forms for basing this on this card, the Knight of Hearts, because the opportunity for love is there, the opportunity for romance is there, and you just need to pay attention to it. Because with this romance and emotional availability also comes stability, and it's exactly what you want. And in terms of challenges you might face, I think with this Eight of Trees here, not saying you're not skilled enough, it's just saying you're not paying attention to the material world enough. You're not focused on the material the way you should be, and instead you're pouring your energy into the emotional side of things and think that's good enough, when in fact we all know that the world is running on like an engine, like a fine-tuned engine, where you need emotional stability, you need creative endeavors, you need material stability as well, and you need sharp intellect to make the right decisions, to drive all the forces. And it's like having a car with four wheels, and if one of them is missing, obviously you cannot go anywhere. And it looks like you're struggling right now to be in touch with the material world, and you have to be focused on that. You have to put in the hard work and achieve things that you need to achieve in order to reach to whatever stability, emotional stability you want to accomplish here. If you want to pay attention to something to help you overcome the challenge of not being so connected to the material world, you have the Five of Angels. And this to me tells me you're not paying attention to the right things again. So you need to shift your focus from whatever you're doing at this moment and include the material world as well in that. Right now you feel withdrawn, which is another reflection of the turnaround card. It's like you're bundled up in a cocoon that doesn't allow you to see the whole picture, and you see glimpses of this and this and that, and you see fragments of the image that compose your life. But because you don't have access to all of it, it makes it easier for you to have a skewed perception of the reality. So you need to include that as well. You need to use this time properly for you to get all the information you need if you want to grow. In terms of what do you need to pay attention to if you want your dreams to come true, and by dreams I mean the Nine of Hearts here, you have the Page of Stars and the Queen of Hearts. It's interesting because you need to spark that that creativity, that passionate flame in you again, but you also need to be in touch with your intuition. But it's because again your focus is very skewed at the moment. You have just bits of glimpses of things you need and want in your life, but you don't have the whole picture. You don't know all the good things you can achieve because you don't allow yourself to dream that big. But with the Page of Stars and the Queen of Hearts, if you follow your intuition and your curiosity, and if you apply those things in the real world, you'll find out that actually they can help you achieve your dreams. This person, let's see how they feel about you. You have the Four of Stars. That's advancement. I think they are keeping a close eye on you. They're clearly watching you, probably following your social media. And I think they see you as a star, as someone great, someone with great potential. But I think they are still waiting, and they're kind of in the same energy, but they use this time to their advantage. They're waiting for you to grow. They're waiting for you to finish that revolution that you started within yourself. They're waiting for you to get into the Queen of Hearts energy, because that's what they value in you. You don't know that, but they know that you have it. But why aren't they coming to you? Because they're in the King of Angels, peaceful warrior stage. You're looking for order, you're looking for peace, you're looking for balance. And it kind of feels like you're all over the place, and because you don't have the full picture, you struggle with a lot of things, and you don't see it, but you kind of want to rest, and they are resting. They aren't making any waves. They're waiting for you, and you don't know that they're waiting for you. They know what you're capable of, but you don't know what you're capable of. So right now you're struggling with a lot of things while they have all the time in the world. This person might be an air sign like Libra here, or Aquarius or Gemini, but very strong Libra. And you might be a Pisces because of this card, or have strong Pisces in your chart, or Cancer or Scorpio. So they know what you're capable of, but because your emotions are running so high, they're waiting for you to finish your stage of growth right now. They know what you're capable of, and they want things with you. They want the Four of Stars is also a card of marriage, a card of triumph, a card of celebration, and they know they can have this with you, but they're just waiting for you to finish what you need to finish at this moment. How can you draw this person in? You have the Three of Trees, which is the card of dedication. You need to show them that you are aware of how they perceive you and how they think things can go with you, but you need to apply this to all the aspects in your life. They know you can do the work, and they're just waiting for you to do it. Let's see. Tell me more about the King of Angels. See? The thinking man and the thinking woman. That's interesting. A very, very balanced person. I would dare say that both his feminine and masculine traits are in balance and in harmony within this person. Therefore, this is why they give off the vibe of being at peace with things, and this is why they're taking their time to allow you to finish developing yourself. Again, strong Libra from both cards. Let's see. Tell me more about the Queen of Hearts, the journey. You're on your journey, and the Curiosity card is just a reminder that you need to be on your journey if you want to grow. There's no growth without effort. There's no growth without dedication and skill. Let's see. Tell me more about the Nine of Hearts. All tied up. You want stability. And that can mean being tied to someone as well. Is that what you want? Because if that's what you want, maybe this is not the right approach to seeing things, to perceiving a relationship. Maybe you rely too much on being with someone, and this your King of Angels is waiting for you to get out of this mentality. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about the Nine of Hearts. See, stability for you, it's kind of toxic. You build a fence around yourself and you project some notions on being in a relationship, and this person, this King of Angels, he doesn't see the things the way you see them. And while you think it's perfectly fine to be connected to that person and have a strong grip in the relationship, because that spells stability, this is a bit toxic for him, and it kind of shows your behaviors are a bit overbearing, to say the least. Let's see. Too many cards. Tell me more about the Divine Order, please. Conflict. You're looking for balance, but you bring conflict. Tell me more about the turnaround. This is a card of Pisces. Okay. You need to do the work. As I said, you're not using the time wisely. This Eight of Pentacles is the same Eight of Trees. You need to use this time wisely to work on yourself and improve yourself. Tell me more about the Eight of Trees. The Magician. The Magician has the skill, but the skill isn't nothing without the will. So this actually tells me that you know what to do, you have the ability to do it, but you just don't will it enough. You're in this hanged space right now, in this withdrawal space right now, and it's making things difficult for you. Let's see. Tell me about the Queen of Hearts. Again, the Five of Angels, the Five of Swords is the same card. You're not using the time to your advantage, and you're picking your battles in a very irrational way. It's kind of like, it's almost like you want to fail. Okay, what else? But you're looking for love at the same time. Let's see. The Three of Trees, the Page of Swords. Okay. You need to get into the stage of the Page of Swords if you want growth for yourself and this person. This Page of Swords is looking at things from a different angle and using them to find new solutions to old problems. You need to have the dedication and the skill and the will if you want to succeed in your relationship with this person. This person is waiting for you, but please remember the clock is ticking, and probably some of them won't wait for you forever. Also, please remember that the roles might be reversed, so if that's the case for you, please apply whatever I said so far. in reverse. Okay, one last piece of advice for group 2. You get prosperity. Okay, so as I said, this person is waiting for you to get a grip on the material world. Yes, with this 8 of trees, and that might mean prosperity, like literal prosperity and progress in your career or money, or like, I don't know, being able to adult properly, right? So maybe it's literal prosperity, but also sit with this word and have a think. What does it mean to you? What do you actually want in life, and how are you trying to achieve that? Are you doing your best? Are you attracting the people you want to attract? Are you being inspired by the right people? Are you thinking of the process ahead, or just jumping to conclusions? Or are you being skilled enough or dedicated enough to do to achieve what you want to achieve in this life? That's all I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take what resonates with you, and also please remember that this is always about your own your power, your own will, and your own perception of things, and things can only go whichever way you want them to go. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye. Hi Tarot Rebels, and welcome group 3. If you chose this coin, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining, and let's see what love messages you have from your spirit guides, your angels, the universe. And please remember that not all messages are intended for you, and if they don't resonate, you can choose another group or another reading, or come to this video at a later date. This video is timeless, so please bear that in mind, and you can watch it at any time you want if that works for you. Let's see. I'm gonna pull the cards and now I'm gonna start the reading. Interesting. Group 1 had the same card, not in the same position though. You, like group 1, are very talkative, so maybe it's worth watching that group as well if you haven't already, because it feels like your guides are very talkative today. Okay, let's try and fit all of these. What else? The same card was in the same spot for group 2. Interesting. Stronger earthy vibes from this reading. And one last card. Okay. So group 3, let's see. What's in your focus right now? You have the Empress. This is of a motherly figure. So some of you might be thinking of founding a family, or are already a mother or a parent and you're thinking of how you can make things better for your family, for your children especially, how can you bring abundance into their life in a way that's healthy and wise. And what do you need to let go of? You have the 5 of stars, the diversity. So you need to stop thinking of how should I put it, it feels like you're focused on expanding too fast, when in reality your little world, your family, your tribe needs your presence. So what do I want to say? Think of it like that. Your child doesn't need you to buy them the latest tablet and the latest PS5 or whatever. They need them. They need your presence. They need your attention. They need your love and your care and your time, right? That's all they need. So you don't need to look outside to expand a relationship. You just need to look inside, because it just causes friction if you impose this diversity with a very mandatory element to it. It kind of feels forced, so obviously it's going to be rejected, and you don't want that. So you need to stop pushing things onto people, because it just causes friction. In terms of what supports your wish for love, you have the Ace of Angels, the wisdom. So you know deep down inside how you need to approach things and how you need to do them. Sometimes you just get sidetracked a bit, and that's perfectly fine, of course, because we're only human. But you have the skill in you to bring you back onto this realm and continue things in a very healthy manner, if that's what's missing. What opportunities you might have in love? You have the King of Trees. That's a beautiful companion to the Empress, right? Strong earthy vibes, as I said. You have the King of Trees, the shadow, which is Capricorn, the Page of Trees, and the 5 of Trees. So you have basically 4 cards out of 10 that are strong earth, especially Capricorn with this card here, but also Taurus and Virgo. This King of Trees, this opportunity that might arise in your love life. This is a person who is very grounded. They might be a bit boring for some people, but it's someone you can rely on. They make a plan and follow through. They're an architect, and they are strong. They know how to take care of themselves. They know how to take care of you and others as well. So obviously this is something you are looking out for at this moment. What challenges you might face? It's the 7 of Stars. It's I'm looking at the cards. You have the 5 of Stars, the 7 of Stars, and the 4 of Stars. The 7 of Stars, it's an interesting card. It's about having faith, having trust that something is good enough for you. So that's your challenge. You don't have enough faith that things are going the way you need them to go. You don't have enough faith that what you need to do is the right thing. So you need to trust yourself, and how to let go of that challenge, how to overcome that challenge. Is letting go of fear, letting go of that tiny voice in your head that tells you, oh no, this cannot be done, oh no, this is not the right thing, what if this, what if that, what if blah blah blah. You need to let go of this fear, because it shackles you to a situation you don't want to be attached to, clearly. And instead you should focus on the Page of Trees. You should dream big. You should allow yourself to overcome the fear. You should allow yourself to overcome the distrust of this card, because you have all the tools you need if you want them. You just need to use them. In terms of how this person sees you, you have the 4 of Stars. They see you as the embodiment of a perfect match. The Four of Stars is the Four of Wands, which is a celebration card. It's a marriage card for some of you. So think of that. This person sees you as marriage material, as mother material. They see you perfectly, like they have this perfectly sculpted image of you, and they've attached your face to that goal in life, and they're not letting go of that. But what's keeping them apart from you is this Five of Trees. There's a limitation there. It kind of feels like you're not paying enough attention to this person. They see your potential, but your reality isn't matching that. That's what I'm trying to say. You do look like you're perfect on paper. However, you're not allowing yourself to reach the potential because of this fear that you attached to your own life. And you need to have faith, and you need to let go of the fear. You need to stop causing conflict within yourself and your family, and allow yourself to be wiser and to dream and to plan ahead and to advance basically in life. And there's a way you can draw this person in. You have the Three of Angels. You need to make it clear for yourself what you want in life, and you need to draw a plan and follow through. It's not enough just to dream, and it's not enough just to have faith, and it's not enough just to have the wisdom, because you have them in you, even though you don't recognize them because of this card here. You just need to follow through with that plan, and you need to overcome this limitation of yourself, because clearly you can grow, and this person sees that in you, but they see just the potential at this moment. Let's see. Let's draw some oracle cards. Okay. Storm warning. What else? Indecision. Fear is breeding indecision in you, and it kind of doesn't allow you to see past the cloudy skies. So every cloud is a storm warning for you, and it's making things difficult for you, and you don't see your own limitation because of that. You need to allow yourself to dream. What else? See, this limitation is impeding you from did I use the right word? It doesn't allow you to reach this happy family stage. You know you want it. You know you have the power. They know you have the power too. However, your own fears and limitations aren't allowing you to reach that potential. Let's see. Okay, too many cards. Put them back. Okay, the devil wanted to come out, but I'm gonna keep that. You have the devil twice, so even you might be strong Capricorn, or bound to some kind of toxic behavior you're allowing yourself to be in at this moment, and it's preventing you from achieving this advancement, this happy family. Okay, what other card just flipped? Okay, you're struggling right now, and You're trying to hold your ground, but you're not really. You're not in your visionary stage. For you, it's just putting fires everywhere, but not. It's more being reactive than proactive. So you need to shift from that stage and start planning with this Dreamer card. Start being the architect of your own life, because right now you're not allowing yourself to be. Have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone offering you the cup of love while you sit and look. You don't have enough faith that things are the way they present themselves. They seem too good to be true. And while this person can extend you an offer of love, you're not even paying attention to that. And if you're not paying attention to that, you cannot find the support you need for you to grow out of this fear and indecision, grow out of this limitation here. And you won't be able to achieve that happy family that you want. Let's see, what else? Now you're very shy and you don't want to talk anymore. The Judgment card. Things are coming to an end, and I think you're very afraid to recognize this. It's kind of scary. It's causing that fear in you, that lack of faith, that distrust, and it feels like you constantly have to pull yourself together and defend yourself. What else? Group 3. You're holding on to something and you're not letting go of that, and you're not allowing yourself to receive other things in your life. One last card. You're holding on to something from the past and you think that's good enough for you, but it doesn't allow you growth. It doesn't allow you to advance, to develop. It only keeps you in a limited state. And if you would dare dream and spread your wings and move past whatever this is from the past, if you would accept the cup of love from someone, it would show you a lot of things that you don't allow yourself to see at this moment. Let's see. One last piece of advice. Persistence. That's the 9 of Wands here, but in a different way. So try to shift your perception of things. Well, you see resistance, you see shifted to persistence, where you see I don't know, storm warming. Maybe it's just a passing cloud in the sky. It's not it doesn't have to be doom and gloom all the time. Where you see lack of faith, maybe it shifted to the opportunity to explore something new. Where you see fear, maybe see the opportunity to try something that you've never tried before, things like that. And if you continue looking at the ground, maybe try and look up, look at the trees, at the sky, at the sun, whatever, because this shift in mentality will breed the advancement that this person wants with you, will allow you to dream and grow into this person that they want you to be, that they see you are, but you're too afraid to explore at this moment, right? That's all I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take whatever resonates with you and discard anything that doesn't. And as usual, please remember that this is only about your own power and your own decisions, and things go only in the direction you want them to go. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in another video.